Today might be the first actual day I get to drive this car properly, and I just realized I would need an alignment. Yeah, I might need to talk to my friend about it, and if we are very lucky, which I doubt, but if we are, then we can get an alignment done today or tomorrow or whatever, I don't know. But I wanna drive it, I really wanna drive it. Yeah. So I called my friend Martin and he said he can do it on Saturday. Today is Wednesday. So 3 more days. So I have a new mission. Until then, we need to make this car as good as possible with all the wires and clean it maybe, I don't know. I don't really want to drive it with a random non-existent alignment. But we need to figure out all the small stuff. Until then, clean it up nicely, put the interior back together and all that stuff. So we will be ready on Saturday. That's the plan. Let's do it. So, it may have spiraled out of control a little bit. My car used to have that ugly ass reverse camera thing, which is I always hated. I wasn't the one who fitted it. I used it, but I hated it. And well, okay, I'm gonna light it up and show you guys what's what, because this is a little bit of a mess. So apparently this was one of the cables for the camera, and this was the other. You see the respective connectors right there. It may have been signal, I think, because these cars I think had the function where if you pop this into reverse, it, the rear wiper went one time around. And if that's the case, this might be a signal. Otherwise, I don't know. But that's a possibility. The other one is probably power or something like that. I have a feeling I would have to remove a shit ton of stuff, like the whole headliner, to actually access all the cables that are running to the front, because I know where it ends. I'm gonna show you where, if I can open the door without kicking that oil over. So yeah, see the yellow connector right there? If the camera would focus, that would be great. Yes, that's exactly where it ends. So it runs all the way around the top and comes through the there every cable for the tailgate comes through. So I'm thinking if we could just I guess cut it here, plug it, and cut it in the front and plug it so it remains in the car but it's not here. That might be a solution for now, because I don't really want to take the headliner off. So, and I'm pretty sure it's basically impossible to do without taking the headliner off. So headliner is fine, I like it that way. I don't want to take it off because that would just cause more issues probably. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Roli is coming late today, so I've been trying to find some issues that I always knew we had. Oh yeah, this whole thing started because the tailgates was sometimes acting up. Sometimes it wasn't opening, sometimes it was opening. I'm probably blinding you, sorry. So yeah, sometimes the tailgate was acting up, the lock itself was sometimes working, sometimes not. So I tried to, Sherlock it and find the cause. And I think that's pretty much it. Because that's a lot of shit right there that I don't want. I'm hoping that's what's causing the issue. Righto. So, turns out the switch button for the tailgate is the culprit. But we managed to get a pile of stuff out of the car. I'm keeping the radio and whatever that Pioneer thing is. I think it's a navigation. But most of it is trash. It's absolutely horrendous. So I don't know why it even existed. But it's weight reduction, bro. So yeah. So that was today. Tomorrow we are putting the car back together, front bumper, hood, interior, and maybe on Friday, but probably on Saturday, it will get an alignment. And I think we can call it a day then. So, fingers crossed. That's all we got done today though. So, still looks so good. And I still worry about this one, even though we tried and it didn't hit. But yeah, it's close. Very close, actually. Anyway, see you tomorrow. I mean, look at that. How good does it look? So good. But alright, that is literally perfect. Anyway, good night, car. Righto, so. Look, it's together. It may not look much, but we got a lot done today. Hood is on, all the plastics are on, front bumper is on, front arch liner is on. We fixed the rear stuff. Hopefully it opens now, so let me check. Yeah, close the car. I don't know. That was a fail. I'll try and open the car, see. If that was the issue. Okay, let's try again. Oh yes. Put the hatch, or whatever you want to call it, rear tailgate back together. You obviously have all that stuff to put back in the car still, but it's not a lot. It's actually not a lot. So tomorrow, first drive. Absolutely. I won't take no as an answer because we only have like half an hour of work left, or maybe an hour of work left, until it's basically completed. So, oh yeah, one more thing. We tried to assess the caliper situation with the refurbed calipers, not sealing, and well, I put a pic here. Does that look normal to you? And mind you, that dirt you see in there, it's rusty brown colored shit. That's not just like some floating stuff, like light dust. It's proper, can't scrape it off with a screwdriver stuff. Figuratively, of course. So yeah, don't know what I'm gonna do with those. Obviously cannot run these for long because they are ugly as hell. Anyway, point is, we are almost done. I'll come back to you tomorrow when we'll drive the car for the first time, I hope. Well, this is the day I'm supposed to drive the Scenic for the first time, and yes, it's wet. So, the plan is, if I get to drive the Scenic today and it won't be too dark, I'll film. If it will be too dark, I won't film. I'll probably film tomorrow, because I'm going to drive it tomorrow anyway. We are going to get an alignment if all goes well. And then vlogging and driving again. Anyway, yeah, so let's see how the circumstances are, and I'll film accordingly. It's a hard word. I'll film accordingly. Right, that's all that needs to go in there. That's it. I'm going to put a GoPro up, hopefully, and you'll see the car coming together, literally. I'm not sure why I'm saying this. Anyway, let's get to it. Righto, so if you're an owner from around 2000, you know exactly what I'm doing. If you're not, I'll explain. Renault had a technology called soft touch on their interior plastic parts around 2000, from 2000 to 2010 or so. It's a piece of shit, really. It was meant to do what it says, soften the touch of the plastic, but it ended up being an absolute nightmare for most owners because it turns into this gooey, sticky mess that's absolutely disgusting. And I figured out how to remove it here, but as you can see, the glue is still on there, on this side, so thank you, Roli. Also, by the way, it's raining like hell outside, so we might not drive the car today. We'll see. Righto! What you guys are witnessing are my first few meters with the... Sorry, I'm gonna set the window regulator. So, first few meters with the brand new suspension. But I can already tell you it's stiff. I just did a nice slow braking test to find out if the ABS sensors have any issues, but apparently not, so I hope it stays that way at higher speeds, but I think it should be fine. I'll shut up and try to focus on what the car feels like. So far it's pretty much like any RS. Like most RSs with the cup suspension, I think that's what it feels like right now. Which is good. car feels, even though this is not a great roundabout. I think I need to choose another one. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, stiff is an understatement. It's not uncomfortable either, which is very surprising. Steering feels like my old Megane 4RS, which says a lot. It says a lot. Maybe that was like 10% even more extreme, but it's very close to that. Suspension overall, I think it's similar to my old Megane as well, which is great.